Arkansas State tomorrow night. They're nationally ranked. All right, Real Salt Lake, they're back home after beating Portland to win the Western Conference and head to the MLS Cup. You saw the trophy. It's still with us. Adam Mikulich spent a little extra time at the airport waiting for the team, and Adam, I guess a delayed flight kind of paid off in this case, and look at the trophy with you there.
Well, you know, delayed flights, Dave, are something I've gotten very used to over the course of the past few weeks, and it's a funny story. There I was about 4 o'clock this afternoon for what was scheduled to be about a 4 o'clock arrival, and the next thing you know, with a dozen fans there, it gets pushed back to 6 o'clock. So I took off for a little while, came back for that 6 o'clock arrival, and there were more like 150 fans there. It was a great atmosphere, and needless to say, RSL players, excuse me, coming down off the escalator were, you know, welcome to a hero's return, and they enjoyed every single minute of it.
It's just a great feeling. I mean, really, every team goes into preseason and looks and says, okay, is this our year? We're going to give it everything we got, and we did the same thing. And to get over the hump and to get back there and give yourself a chance at another MLS Cup, it's awesome, and it's one we're really looking forward to. We always believed in the team, and we always thought if we could get in the playoffs, we'd have a chance, as good a chance as anybody else. So that's where we're at, and we believe that we can go far and finish this whole thing off.
I've never been part of a team that's been tighter in the locker room. You know, this group of guys, you know, loves being around each other. We, you know, we had a team dinner the other night. You know, we sat down, had dinner together, and we just sat around and just talked and laughed like for another 2 or 3 hours afterwards. And you know, it just kind of shows, you know, the camaraderie of this group and just how tight we are.
It happened pretty quick. You know, last night was versus Portland, and now we are a day out. And honestly, haven't had a lot of time to analyze the situation. Still kind of riding the high from last night. But I think we have a great, like you said, a great opportunity. It's a championship, and those are the big games that you're looking forward to all your career.
You know, it's the first occasion in the last 4 years that we've actually won a trophy. Since 2009, we've done a lot of successful things, been a very competitive team, one of the best teams in the league, year in and year out. But unfortunately, we haven't had a chance to win a trophy. So last night we put the Western Conference Championship trophy in the case. We get to be happy about it for a day or two, and then we got to move on and hopefully get the big one.
Oh, the big one is the coveted Philip F. Anschutz trophy that we've got right here in house tonight, Dave, and they've got more than a week to get ready for this one. December the 7th, the match for all the marbles as they visit Sporting KC. In one regular season meeting, KC topped Real at Rio Tinto back in July. It was a 2-1 final. The match kicks off at 2 p.m. You can catch it on ESPN, or I'm sure plenty of fans making plans for the trip to Kansas City. Some of the players that actually got off the plane tonight were remarking that the fan support has trickled into 2 days because of all the fans that were on hand in Portland. This thing has really taken off, spread like brush fire, as you know. It's a great fan base.
The Philip Anschutz trophy.
Anschutz.
What nice poll. Where did you get that? I didn't know it had a name.
Yeah, the Philip F. Anschutz trophy. Wikipedia is an amazing thing, Dave.
There you go. You'd mentioned Kansas City beat RSL 2-1 the one time they played this year. RSL missing some players for that game because of international duty. What's your gut going into this next one?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's an easy trip. It's basically due east of Salt Lake City, Kansas City is. I drove through Kansas City on my way out of Idaho Falls, on my way to Champaign, Illinois, so I've seen that part of the country. The stadium's not a lot bigger than Rio Tinto is. It seats about 18,000 fans. And as far as looking at the point totals this season, RSL has outscored Sporting KC over the course of the MLS season, 57-47. Nick Ramondo's going to have his work cut out for him, but RSL, I don't think this is going to be an intimidating environment for him, and by all means, this time of year, as seasoned as they are, and the playoff run they've put together, I don't think they should be intimidated at all.
Yep. All right, there you go. Good coaching, good players. That's a good combo. Take care of that trophy while you're standing.
I'm not letting it out of my sight.
There you go. Good stuff. All right, Adam, thank you so much. There you go.